It was another fall day along the Jersey Shore. Halloween was just around the corner. There were news reports of huge storm heading up the East Coast, but the Northwest had never experienced a major hurricane, so the local residents were just shrugging it off. On top of this, all but one of the major predictive models projected that the hurricane's path would be away from the eastern seaboard. However, they couldn't be more wrong about the truth of the destruction that the hurricane was about to unleash on the coast. Not only did the Hurricane Sandy flood local businesses and displaced residents, it destroyed major landmarks that were important to the residents of the region. This messed with the psyche of many people who had spent their childhood summers at the shore. This was a major wake-up call to the residents of the Northeast that yes, a fall hurricane can strike the Northeast and wreak havoc. The storm surge was one of the biggest impacts Hurricane Sandy had on the Jersey Shore. Seawater surged over lower Manhattan seawalls and highways and also into low-lying streets. The water filled tunnels, subway stations, and electrical systems that powered Wall Street and sent hospital patients and tourists scrambling for safety. Hurricane Sandy caused water levels to rise all the way from Florida to Maine, resulting in the hurricane impacting the entire east coast of the United States. Due to the devastating and threatening storm surge caused by Hurricane Sandy, areas in New Jersey are 17 times more likely to have more dangerous floods in the next few years.
The effects of the storm were felt in all sectors, economic and social being the main ones. This disaster caused $70.2 billion worth of damage, destroying 650,000 homes and leaving 8 million without power. This put a halt on the lives of working citizens, as airports, subways, buses, and even the main highways and bridges were shut down. With 72 deaths from the storm alone and an additional 87 from hypothermia and carbon monoxide poisoning, Hurricane Sandy would come to be ranked as the fourth worst storm in U.S. history.
The effects of Hurricane Sandy were felt years after it actually hit the coast. Many people in coastal New Jersey reported being unable to return to their homes up until 5 years after landfall. However, the effects of Hurricane Sandy weren't limited to the physical destruction that it caused. Many zone regulations were forced to be changed as a result of the hurricane, as many zone codes prevented homeowners from building houses high enough to be above the floodwaters. Hurricane Sandy was a wake-up call to the Northeast, letting them know that the preparation levels for hurricanes was not up to par.